Right now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We've got things to talk about on the Nightly Sports Call.
All right, Stacey Smith, welcome to the Night Owl Club. Good to have you on board, and welcome all of you out there in TV land. Thanks for joining us on the Allegheny Health Network Nightly Sports Call, 412-575-2600. A very busy day in the sports department, as you know. We have a lot to get into. Ron Cook of the Post-Gazette and 93.7 The Fan is here tonight. We're talking first trade deadline, which featured not much once again for the Pittsburgh Pirates. They got rid of Tony Watson for two single-A players. They also acquired a 40-year-old pitcher who once tripped out of the bullpen and ripped up his calf muscle when trying to get to a brawl. And that is Joaquin Benoit, which, I mean, I don't know what to make of this. But, Ron, I'll get right to you right off the bat. This was one of those days that I don't know what I expect, but it's to the point now where I got the opinion, based on what I saw today, that everyone in the National League Central has thrown up the white flag of surrender and said, hey, Cubs, go ahead. Do what you got to do and win another division.
Because Milwaukee did nothing.
Nobody.
St. Louis did nothing. I'm with you 100%, Bob. I had no problem with what the Pirates did today. Trading Tony Watson made sense to me. I don't know what they brought in Benoit for. I have no idea why you bring in a 40-year-old relief pitcher like that. I think Neil Huntington blew it in the offseason. This is what I wrote in the PG tomorrow. Blew it in the offseason by misreading the Gung situation, thinking he might get him back. They never had a third baseman. Blew it after Marte was suspended, never brought in an outfielder. Blew it at the trade deadline when the Cubs got Quintana. I mean, man, he would look good for the Pirates. Wouldn't be giving up the future to give prospects for a guy who has 3 years of control, and I think he really blew it when Polanco got hurt on July 21st. They had just gone 12-2, 2 games out, and they're 2-6 since then. He never did anything. I have no problem. Today, I throw up the white flag, too. They're not going to catch the Cubs. I would not have given up prospects today, but I do wish he'd have done something earlier.
Yeah, missed opportunities the last 2 off seasons, in my opinion. I've been talking about that. Now we look ahead and we see Andrew McCutchen will be here through the remainder of this season then, and who knows? I still think he's going to be traded. I don't see any way the Pirates sign him, given the fact that he's coming off a pretty good contract, which is friendly to the franchise. And 1 more year left of that, and then he's going to want to get what he deserves based on the market.
He's not going to be here.
No, and I suspect the Pirates will make him some sort of offer, which they probably expect him to turn down, which he will. But in the end, what do you do with Andrew McCutchen? When is the time to trade him?
Oh, well, I think you got to try again in the offseason.
Why not extend him? That's what I want to say.
Well, because they're not going to pay one guy $100 million.
Why not?
Because they're not going to do that.
Why not?
They're not going to pay a big portion of their payroll to one guy.
My question is, though, why not? Because there is no
because
limitations.
they don't feel like they can win when they do that.
Well, they can't win without him either. They can't. They haven't won
that's a
in
fair
the 10
argument.
years since Neil Huntington in this current.
I think they may bring him back next year and see what they can do. If they're convinced they can win next year, I think you bring him back. You bring Cole back. That's why I was glad they didn't make those trades today. I think they have a chance to be pretty good next year if they go out and add a pitcher and the third baseman. And I know I'm dreaming, right, when I say that, because you're not going to get one without spending some money. I like the rotation next year. I like the lineup if they get a third baseman.
Yeah, well, they got to hope that Gung gets back. Maybe.
I know. I'm not even counting on Gung.
At some point, he's got to get out of the country.
I don't know about that.
You don't think?
Nope.
All right, well, whatever the case may be,
go out and find
the bottom line is there is no salary cap, which means you can do whatever you want. If you're making a lot of money, you can choose to spend once in a while, and even if it's out of your comfort zone, I just don't understand why that doesn't happen. By the way, the Dodgers were busy today. Boy, it's going to look like to me, Ron, you got the Cubs, you got the Dodgers, you got the Washington Nationals. I don't see any other team competing with them. And the Dodgers added on, not just with Watson, but they brought in Yu Darvish, who's coming off Tommy John surgery, not having a great year, but he's a 4-time All-Star, and you know what he can do at age 30. And I think when you look at
So some people call them the dream team. You know? But you know what? They've spent $1 zillion. They haven't won a World Series in the last. They haven't won a World Series since when? '88, something like that.
Gibson, right? Is that the Gibson?
A long time ago. So spending money isn't always the answer, but it helps.
But it helps. It makes you a better opportunity, at least compared. Anyway, Steelers are going to let you know here. If you call us tonight, we're going to give away to one lucky caller 2 tickets to the Steelers' first ever Family Fest this Sunday at Heinz Field. Now check this out. This is going to open Sunday. Doors open at 5. Tickets are $10, but we're going to give these away tonight. can be purchased. Steelers.com. You can watch Steelers practice at Heinz Field. This is the first time they're doing that. Also, loads of entertainment. You got Frisbee dogs are going to be on there. Always popular Frisbee dogs. BMX stunt shows, music, face painting, and an opportunity to take pictures with Super Bowl trophies. We will pick one caller tonight if you call us at 412-575-2600. Steeler news of the day, nothing to report on Connor or Golson, both of whom were shipped back to Pittsburgh today for further examination. I saw James Conner arrive back late today at camp, and he still did have a sling on his shoulder or arm.
Man, this is 2 injuries already for this guy.
Yeah, he had a hamstring.
Missed a lot of hamstring time. This is a great opportunity for him with Le'Veon Bell out. I'm worried about if he's going to miss significant time with this. And we don't know one way or the other. Golson, you just almost expected, right?
Sad.
But James Conner, great opportunity to really entrench himself as the backup. He may lose out on this.
And he might. We'll find out. Mike Tomlin said they did not have results when he spoke to the media today on Golson as well. But there were some new injuries today. Landry Jones, nothing major. Stephon Tuitt with an ankle. And it was Ryan Shazier who had heat exhaustion. All right, we're going to take a break. Get your calls on. 412-575-2600. Give us a shout right here live on Pittsburgh's CW.